Hello, students. Up to yesterday, we read till the fourth stanza. Now we are going to start the fifth stanza. What does the poet say in the very first line? What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. So, as the poet was talking about complete silence, not moving arms so much, not harming anyone, no wars, no destruction. So he's saying that he wants all that not to happen, but don't confuse it with total inactivity. What is total inactivity otherwise? Total inactivity is complete stagnation of all human activities, or the entire humanity becoming inoperative, or people may think it as death. But what he wants to say that I want no truck with death. इधर truck क्या है? No truck means no association. Means मैं जो भी कहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, don't take it with death. He says that whatever I am saying, don't confuse with total inactivity. I am just saying that physically you must not do anything, but mentally you must be active. The poet wants us to find a moment of quiet introspection, and that quiet introspection can only be done when we do not do anything physically, but mentally we are calm, we are peaceful, and we are introspecting ourselves. He wants to have a huge silence in order to understand ourselves. So what he's saying in the third line, life is what it is about. What is life about? Life is an ongoing process. Life is about moving. Life is about never stopping. So he says that this is what I want to say, that life should be what it is about, and it is about going on. It is about moving, and I won't want no truck with death. I don't want any association with death. Don't take it with death. Life is about moving, and let it move. Only a moment in everybody's life I want that they should not do anything but sit quietly and introspect. So below are given the glossary. Total inactivity means passivity or doing nothing, and no truck with death means not to be associated with death. I hope you have understood the fifth stanza. Now let us come to the sixth stanza. What does the sixth stanza says? If we were not so single-minded. What does single-minded mean? Single-minded mean selfish. That we were not too selfish about keeping our lives moving. What are we doing? We are just thinking about ourselves. We are just thinking about let our life go on and let anything happen to others. या फिर हम ये कहें अपना काम बनता और भाड़ में जाए जनता. So the same poet wants to say that if we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, that if we had not been that selfish that our lives are going on smoothly and let anything happens to others, and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence. He's saying, and that is why I am saying that for some time let us do nothing, perhaps there must be a huge silence. Means the poet wants to have a huge silence in order to understand ourselves, introspect ourselves. हम क्या चाहते हैं, हमारी क्या इच्छाएं हैं. We can bring about a huge silence by keeping quiet. So the silence, अब there might be a question कि silence huge क्यों है. So the silence is huge because it will stay within us for a long time. कि शायद वो मोमेंट ख़त्म हो जाएगा, शायद हम चुप रह के बोलना फिर से शुरू कर देंगे, लेकिन this moment will be with us for up to the time we are alive. The silence will stimulate quiet introspection, क्योंकि हम उस टाइम अपने आप को समझना शुरू करेंगे, and the things are going to change after that. So this is what he wants to say, that for the lack of understanding we are single-minded. हम अपने आप को नहीं समझते, हम औरों को नहीं समझ पाते हैं. That is why we are single-minded about keeping our lives moving and threaten ourselves with death. So ये जो lack of understanding है, what does it lead to? It leads us to sadness and depression. So this is what he's saying, that if we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves. सो ही सेज दैट, इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि एक बार आप साइलेंट रहें, और ये जो साइलेंस है ये इंटरप्ट करेगी किसको, उस सैडनेस को, जिसे हम, वो सैडनेस कि हम अपने आप को कभी समझ नहीं पाए और हमेशा हम थ्रेटन करते रहते हैं अपने आप को डेथ की तरफ। क्यों? क्योंकि हम जब अपने आप को नहीं समझते तो हम क्या हो जाते हैं, सैड हो जाते हैं, एंड वी गो टूवर्ड्स डिप्रेशन। एंड व्हेन वन इज डिप्रेस्ड वन कैन टेक एनी step further. That is why he says that threatening ourselves with death, because जब हम अपने आप को नहीं समझते तो somehow हमें बहुत सारी problems भी हो जाती हैं, mentally भी हम upset हो जाते हैं, and we are not very active and healthy. So now let us move to the other stanza, that is the 7th stanza. Perhaps the earth can teach us as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. What does the poet want to say here? What does the earth teach us? Earth हमें क्या teach करता है? Earth teaches us that by suspending our activities for a short while, we can start them afresh in a better manner. कि जब हम कोई भी एक्टिविटी को थोड़ी देर के लिए रोक भी देते हैं तो हम उसको फिर से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. Like it may be, the poet tells about that learn something from nature. एक द थीम ऑफ रेजुविनेशन भी यहाँ पे कहीं ना कहीं टच किया गया है. रेजुविनेट क्या होता है? अपने आप को फिर से किसी चीज़ के लिए फ्रेश तरीके से स्टार्ट करना. What does the poet say? The poet says that the phase of stillness which he wants his readers to undergo should not be mistaken as death. जैसे स्प्रिंग आती है, स्प्रिंग सीजन आता है, और वो विंटर क्या होता है, एक डोरमेंट सा सीजन माना गया, एक डेड सा सीजन जिसमें द नेचर इज़ नॉट एट इट्स बेस्ट. लेकिन स्प्रिंग सीजन आते ही इट इज़ द नेचर इज़ टू गुड. So the phase of keeping quiet will also be followed by a burst of meaningful activity. In the same way, जैसे अर्थ में हम ये सोच लेते हैं, चलो आप ये एग्जाम्पल ले लो कि कहीं पर अर्थक्वेक आया, एवरीथिंग इज़ डिस्ट्रॉयड, ख़त्म हो जाता है, सुनामी आया, डिस्ट्रक्शन ही डिस्ट्रक्शन. पर क्या वो हमेशा रहता है? अर्थ उसको बहुत जल्दी उस फिनोमिना को ओवरकम कर लेता है, एंड द लाइफ इज़ अगेन वेरी नॉर्मल. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट ही वांट्स टू से कि लाइक लर्न फ्रॉम अर्थ, जो एक ऐसी सिचुएशन ले आता है कि सब कुछ ख़त्म हो गया लेकिन फिर भी उसको ओवरकम कर लेता है. तो इन द सेम वे वी शुड ऑल्सो think the same. Perhaps the earth can teach us as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Now I'll count up to 12. Now the poet says that I'm going to count up to 12 again, क्योंकि उसको ये लगता है कि अब उसका काम तो हो गया है, और वो कह रहा है कि अब मैं फिर से 12 तक काउंट करूँगा, एंड यू ऑल विल बी क्वाइट एंड आई विल गो. अब दिस इज़ ऑन द मैनकाइंड कि वो कौन सा ऐसा आर चुनते हैं, कौन सा ऐसा मोमेंट चुनते हैं जब वो सब के सब बिल्कुल क्वाइट होंगे. मैं जा रहा हूँ, नाउ इट इज़ अप टू देम. मीन्स द पोइट वॉन्ट्स टू से दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी शोन यू द वे टू बी हैप्पी, how to know yourself, how to understand yourself, how to be happy, and how to know others. Now it is up to you that how you are going to take the right measure towards it. So I hope you have understood the poem, and if you have any problem then you can write in the comment box.